to the E to the L to the U to the X to the E to the top. Smacking.
Hey there guys, it's Qwerty Afro here bringing you another Train Simulator 2016 video. Today I thought we'd do another bit of a long journey, so sit back and relax hopefully, similar to the one that I did with the Pretender GNER Class 90 in DVT on the West Coast Mainline North, but this time we're going to be we'll be doing the Scottish ECML, and we're going to be doing the full line from Edinburgh Waverley to Dundee. We're going to be doing this scenario, this AP 25 Armstrong Powerhouse 25 sound pack, scenario pack, the 2 o'clock King's Cross to Aberdeen, and it's going to be in the high speed train, the Class 4-3, the good old girl, in the GNER livery, Great North Eastern Railway livery. So a very nice train with a very nice livery on a very nice route on the Scottish East Coast Main Line, which is one of my favourite routes in terms of detail and scenery and stuff like that. It's definitely one of my top 5, definitely. So we're just driving a GNER HST between Edinburgh Waverley and Dundee on the late running 2 o'clock King's Cross to Aberdeen service, and this is set in the year 2002. The shoutouts for this video go to TrainSpotter 2015 ISMS, or isms, or whatever, and FourthRail. That's again TrainSpotter 2015 and ISMS. I'll see you guys in the train. And we are here. Look, oh my god, just look at this. Now this is just classic. I'm just a bit upset that I don't actually have the MTU sound pack from Armstrong Powerhouse. That's like the only thing that I'm right now really upset about. Like that, those sound packs would have just been the cherry on the cake, which is, I do apologise for not having. This is the actual late Virgin cross-country HST that's now leaving ahead of us. That's the thing that's going to be ahead of us and maybe causing a bit of delay. We're going to open up the doors now to let the people come on. It is a bit of a gloomy day. It's like 6:45 now in game time, so it is kind of turning into the night. But you know, I don't do too much night videos. Well, this is kind of like evening, and I thought this would be a great one. I definitely wanted a GNER. This livery is just one of the greats as well. Not as good as Grand Central, but definitely, look at that, Route of Flying Scotsman, excellent stuff. We have a bit of a wait here, obviously, as I said, that Virgin train's just left, and that's going to be the thing that's going to be in front of us, determining our kind of delay, kind of, you know. Let's get into our cab. Well, just knocked there my pop filter there. Let's get into the cab. The good old HST cab never really fails to disappoint. Very simple, but you know, very kind of, you know, what you expect with a HST, to be honest. Let's just have a look at our timetable, as I just popped it up there on the screen just before. Hello driver, first things first, load and unload passengers here at Edinburgh Waverley and await the right away. You are running about 10 minutes late and will call at Haymarket, Iverkeithing, Kirkcaldy, Leuchars and Dundee. Due to the late running, you will be slotted behind the 11:10. Wow, that's really late. Cardiff Central to Aberdeen Virgin Cross Country service, which may cause you some minor delays on your journey today. Enjoy. So we have Haymarket, Iverkeithing, Kirkcaldy, Leuchars and Dundee, which is pretty cool. We're departing at 8:45, so in less than a minute, which is all good. We have the amber up there as well. Does this train have a DRA? We can just put the DRA. Oh, I think that is the DRA, but it doesn't work. But I would have put the DRA on now, just, you know, for, you know, the professionalness, if that is words. Probably not. We can set up the train essentially here, just put everything on really. There we go. AWS testing their sequence, and other than that, there's nothing really much too else to do except for to put the actual. Can I get? Where's the actual? I don't play a lot in the Class 4-3 or the HSD, and let me see. Can I? Okay, I'm just gonna guess that there's only one light settings. I thought I didn't even know that with the HSTs you just have the one light setting, or just it's not like you have one bright and one not bright, and then the marker it's just full beam lights really. You can see there's some nice AO coming in. It's like a 156 I do believe. It's nice. Anyway, get the wiper on. I think other than that we can get it going. I'll do a nice external view of this gorgeous train leaving. Oh, just power. Off she goes, nice and slow. We don't want to overcook it too much because we just had an amber, so probably the next signal is going to be probably red or even probably a single amber still, because obviously I'm guessing the cross-country service actually stops at Haymarket as well, like us. So we're gonna be playing tail stop with this train in front of us. Oh, look at this train! I miss the GNER livery. It's such a good livery. I think I'm gonna have to teleport to the front of the train. I don't want to risk having a red signal thrown at me. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Excellent stuff. Oh good, we have a double yellow. That's even better. Lower off the speed here to keep below 20. Should be alright. It's all good. I actually like this light setting. It's very, very calming. It's like, it's not pitch black, but it's not like fully light, and it's just, you know, well, this is the kind of norm of Scotland, I guess, the kind of rain and cloud and whatever, so it's nothing too new for people, really. I see slowly moving off tracks of 35 coming up soon, so there's not going to be much opening of the taps, because obviously we have Haymarket, and that's all going through the Haymarket tunnel or whatever, so we're going to have to be very slow here and vigilant. I hope that cross-country service in front of us isn't going to be a bit of a douche and be slow. Thank you, AWS, which is very loud in this train. Well, it's got to be loud, to be honest, in this train, because, you know, I keep forgetting with this train, no, it doesn't have a speed set, but it's a very old train for the game. It's been in the game since day one, so don't blame it. But again, one thing I am upset about is I don't have the MTU. Let's turn off the wiper. I don't have the MTU sound pack from Armstrong Powerhouse. I think I only have the VP185 and the Valenta sound pack, I do believe. Or I don't know if the VP185 is a type or kind of variation of the Valenta, I do believe, because the VP185 that East Midlands trains have on their HSTs, they're not pure Valentas like the old-fashioned Valentas, but they are like variations of it, but they do sound a lot more closer to the Valenta than the MTUs are. I'm not really a fan of the MTUs. I just think they just sound like big gargling diesel engines, really. They just don't really sound they don't have a lot of flavor or, like, you know, some character to their engine like like the old Valenta engines did. The old Valentas just the turbocharged goodness. They just sounded like raw, beefy engines that just, you know, love to be, you know, thrashed about. And when you know, because the thing I don't like about diesel trains is I don't like most of the time the noise. I think they're very loud, they're obnoxious or whatever. But with diesel engines like the Valenta, it made me like diesel trains because, wow, it sounded really, really, really good. Like, I mean, it just in a way, like, I like it's the same with cars. Like, most car engines I really don't like, but when you're talking about supercars, and when, like, you know, when these car manufacturers like tune their engines and have these like really nice specific exhausts to hear certain notes of the engine or whatever, now that I could listen to. And it's the same with trains. Most diesel trains just do not really sound that good, to be honest. Like, you wouldn't stand on a platform and listen to a pacer and think, yes, excellent, you know, G minor, thank you. Or you just wouldn't. While if a Valenta came by, you'd be looking at it in awe throughout all its kind of, like, you know, minutes that it passes by you. Anyway, We are here at Haymarket. I'm going to open the doors. Fabulous. Good opportunity here for a screenshot, I do believe, because I do have to get a thumbnail for this. I might do a few multiple shots as well. I think you guys like when I do multiple shots of screenshots, and then you guys on Facebook kind of help me decide which ones I should do. So this is already one that looks very nice in my opinion. Do that. From the other side it's better. It's a bit more lighter there. Anyway, let's actually do an external departure from this station, and because obviously it's going to be a 90, so we can go faster and we don't have to worry about the next signal. We have green anyway, which is very nice. Oof, the horn, fantastic. Actually, now to come to think of it, I might have the MTU sound pack now. To come to think of it, I don't know. You guys tell me. I'll probably check after I record this video. But does this sound like the MTU sound pack? It probably isn't, because I don't remember ever purchasing it. I definitely have the VP185. Oh, excellent stuff. Go to 100%, why not? Get this girl up to stretch her legs, I say. I think I have also some lighting enhancements as well. Like I got some of the lighting thing, scenery kind of things from Armstrong Powerhouse. I just bought any of their kind of enhancements. They only had like 2 or whatever. So I thought I'd just do that, just to make the lighting really nice in these kind of evening, kind of night settings. And especially I prefer it like this, as I said, like when it's pitch dark, you don't like, at least in this kind of setting, it's kind of you can still appreciate the scenery in this kind of nice, I like this kind of gloom in a way. This kind of like, you know, the lights just come on, it's still kind of light in the sky, and it has this really nice kind of, you know, this kind of gloomy effect, and I do like that in Train Sim. I think this is like one of the best, this is the kind of the best, I think, Train Simulator looks like. When if you told me to like pick like when Train Sim looks really good, I would say in this kind of like evening, or maybe very early morning when there's still the lights and stuff for like stations and street lamps and stuff are still on. I think either very early morning when the lights are on, or evening like this, like dusk or dawn, is probably my favorite time to play Train Sim, because it just looks fantastic. And I don't know, I think lighting can do so much in a game. Like, this is not just for Train Sim. I feel lighting in games is very important, and if you do it well, it really does show, and it just makes it like the atmosphere is much greater. Like most of the time I do my videos in, you know, in the day and bright, like, you know, sunny, so we can see the scenery and stuff, but it doesn't really feel that there's any sort of effect on it. It doesn't feel like, you know, there's no, in a way, there's no emotion. If there's actually a kind of way of describing it like that, there's no real emotion to when you play. While like I feel if it's dusk or dawn, it feels like, you know, it feels. Thank you for that. I will lower down to 75, which we're at, which is very nice. But I don't know what you guys think. Do you get that kind of thing? Like, what's your favorite? Like, what I'm trying to bring out a question here for you guys maybe to answer is, what is your favorite like time of day to play Train Sim, like in game? Like, what's the kind of favorite kind of, you know, what are your kind of favorite scenarios? Are your scenarios like middle of the day, like even weather? What is your like favorite kind of weather to play in? Is it like this, a bit cloudy, a bit rainy, clear skies, maybe snow, you know, mix of both, etc. You know what I mean? Just what kind of, you know, settings? I kind of like this setting. Not a lot of rain, gloomy clouds, but not like devastatingly like, you know, ugly, and, you know, just, well, this is normal Scotland, so, you know, it's going to be pretty much like this all the time, but you know what I mean. Like, I think this is kind of my kind of favorite in appearance wise for train sim to play in. So I'd like to hear what you guys like. What kind of, like, do you prefer like a scenario that's like at this specific time of the day with this specific weather, and does that really affect like your kind of mood when you're playing it? Because I definitely have different mood kind of swings when I play train sim. I have like when I'm playing, like, you know, in a clear day or whatever, it just feels like, yep, that's cool, just you know, going from station to station. And it feels just, yeah, it's alright, it's middle of the day and there's no kind of weather to kind of change me up a bit. When it's clear and sunny, it's just, it doesn't feel, oh, I just noticed the engineers on the track there, so a bit of a late horn there by me, but what can you do? I feel when it's just a plain weather, there's nothing really. But the thing is, when, like, saying during the day, if it's like raining or whatever, it still adds a bit, because obviously you use the wiper and then, you know, the screen's all fogged up, and it just, like, it gives you that emotion of rain in a way. To be honest, I can relate to that, because obviously for people that live in the UK, it rains all the time in most places, so it's like always like, oh yeah, you get that kind of feeling. But when you're in a nice cozy train, depending, I don't know, whatever train you are in, but right now I'm in a very cozy seat in the front of a HST, which I'll be very comfortable in any kind of weather, rain or shine. So, you know, you kind of get that. I feel one of my worst, I don't like to play train sim when it's total pitch black and there's no kind of other kind of weather. If it's like pitch black and snowing or raining, that's kind of fine, but when it's just purely pitch black and there's nothing kind of else, it just feels a bit like, you know, you can't see anything. Even some of the stations look a bit, you know, some are not really lit that well as well. So it just, like, you get into the station, you think, oh really, am I supposed to be driving here? Anyway, are we coming up somewhere where there's like some sort of airport or whatever on the left? And I think when I was streaming this game once, there was like a Concorde that flew over me, and I was like, what? I think I had that as a highlight somewhere on my Twitch channel, but a Concorde flew over me. This is the first time I played this map, and a Concorde flew over me somewhere around here, and when I looked at it, I was like, what? I had a bit of a freak out, because I was like, Jesus, I really like the Concorde, first of all, but when it just, I was like, and then when I saw it in Train Sim, I was like, what? It's like, I love this route. It has Concorde included in it, which I didn't even know about. You know, if I was making this route, I would have like easily put in the description like a big huge point, there's Concorde in this map. You know, play it, buy it, whatever. I'd be like, yes. It was such a surprise, because I wasn't really paying attention most of the times that I did play this route anyway, and I just kind of like, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's Concorde. Anyway, let's nicely slow down to 60. As we did there, we have to even slow down to another further 50, which is a bit annoying. I want the bit of track where we stretch our, you know, stretch this HST up to hopefully like something like 110, I'm guessing, is the kind of max speed I'm kind of thinking that we'll get once we get to like the open stretches of rail. Oh man, look at this lighting, I love it. Like, look at that. I like the kind of, you know, the ambience of the lights and stuff like that. It's just perfect. Like, this engine for this game does look good at certain points, and this is one of the points where I think, you know, when you can't see everything, it kind of works to the advantage. Not like saying in a rude way, like, you can't see it, like, you know, like, it's ugly, you can't see it, and then that's all good. But sometimes not seeing everything is kind of better, and kind of brings up other things, if you know what I mean. Oh yes, now probably my favourite part on this route. Ah, the Iron Forth Bridge. Ooh, this is a masterpiece, and every time I drive on it, I can never get enough of this. This is literally probably one of the best British / Scottish, structures in the UK, by far, hands down, you know, no questions needed. It is incredible. I have to say, it probably would have taken ages to model. Like, just look at this. It's crazy. And the FPS is wonderful as well. There are the engineers that I did a little toot for. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love the lighting. That's really cool. They're probably doing some engineering works or whatever, which is why the lighting was there. Fantastic. Zoom out a little bit. But just look how huge this is. This is insane. Oh my god. Looks like a huge Lego structure. And it's just so big. And it's pure steel. I think that's the most incredible thing about it. It's pure steel. Which wasn't very, you know, wasn't very common back then as well. And even now, you normally wouldn't build a bridge just purely out of one material. You would have other things within it. But this was just, you know, a feat for engineering at its time. And it's just an incredible, just incredible structure. And I just have to always admire it. Go in the first class seats, which are first Great Western, but we'll, you know, ignore that. Fantastic, honestly, just fantastic. Absolutely love that. Right, now we're going to have to be careful because our gradient's going to start slipping and we're going downhill for now. And it's going to be a bit crazy. Oh, we can turn off the wiper. It's actually stopped raining for once in Scotland. Right. I saw a sand button. Maybe this is now just saying, hey, put your... Okay, this train, I now just remembered, does not have a sander button. It's going to be interesting. Because I'm going to have to slow down to 40 at a point, which is not too bad. We can now go up to 60. And then in a bit, just kind of slow it down to 40, but it should be fine. Like, I honestly don't think there's a better bridge in the UK than that. Like, if you want to argue in the comments of a better bridge than that, please do, because I think that is probably one of the best looking, and in terms of engineering, best kind of, you know, built bridges by far. I can't really think of the top of my head of something else in the UK that looks like in terms of bridges, and I don't mean no. There's the Humber Bridge. There's the honestly, I don't know. Well, Tower Bridge, sort of like very small, but it's still a bridge, and it's kind of, well, it has heritage or whatever, but still, no. The Forth Steel Bridge, up there, just, you cannot, I don't know, like, you know, Scotland, Scottish people, back me up here. Like, I am so pro Scotland here with the Forth Bridge. I think everyone can agree. Oh, we're coming up to Ivor Keefing. That is fantastic, actually. Actually, we can just let it coast, really. Going down at a gradient, that's perfect. 30, which we'll hopefully get to by the time we get to Ivor Keefing, and that should be fine. All is good. I'm enjoying this so far. The journey is very nice. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. You're still with me. Right, gonna have to apply a little bit of brakes here. Quite a lot of brakes actually, because there's quite a steep decline here. Right, gonna go a little over speed, but that should be fine. There we go. There we go. That's it. Hold that, hopefully. Oh, not a cross country here. Well, Virgin or Virgin Cross Country, because I think at one time Virgin owned Cross Country, and they kind of, I don't know, well, obviously I don't know if there was a specific livery for Virgin Cross Country. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't be too sure about that, but don't know. Virgin, all the same. Good old Virgin classic, you know, red and black livery. I don't think our train's gonna be able to fit fully. I'm gonna try and go. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Okay, we fit all the carriages on, and that's the main thing. Let's just give that a check. No, we didn't. But what can you do? I can't really do anything in this situation. The platform's way too small. And I did my best here in terms of like stretching out of what I could. I think we've actually passed the signal as well. That's why it's giving me a red. I hope that's the case. I'm guessing that is the case, to be honest. Anyway, I have a key thing. I think it has. I think the station has announcements as well, but I don't know if they're on or whatever. Oh, what is this? A Just Trains coach. Is this a Easter egg? Are they going to release a coach simulator on Just Trains? Right. Get back in the cab for this one. We don't have to do external departures all the time. Right. Oh, there is a marker there for HST. I just realised that. But I was pretty much on it, to be honest. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, that still wouldn't have fit. It's too small a platform. Right. Alright, let's get some power in this thing now. Even though we only have a 30-mile-per-hour speed limit. There we go, nicely does it. Some sort of bus depot here on the right, it seems. Yeah, it looks like they have the little shed here, little depot. That's pretty cool. I wonder is that Ivy Keeping Depot or something like that? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get some speed up. Let's go into hyperdrive. I'm gonna be so sad when the HSTs really go off the British rail network. I'll be really sad. Like, they have done such a marvelous job over their years in service, and they're just great. Honestly, my favorite train journeys have been in HSTs because they're so comfortable. They don't make actually a lot of noise if you're not next to the actual power car, so they're quite quiet as well. But then even if you're hearing the noise isn't actually a bad noise. Well, to be honest, in my opinion, the MTU engines don't sound particularly that amazing, but they're still better than most other kind of normal generic diesel DMUs or whatever. But the thing is, when I go on East Midlands trains, which is the only kind of HSTs I've really been on, I think I've been on some First Great Westerns a long time ago, but they were pretty much MTU, so I wasn't really too bothered. But when I go on East Midlands trains, which they have the VP185 engines, oh my god, they sound so good. Oh, they sound marvellous. And then I listen to like a 222 Meridian or a Super Voyager, and I'm like, is that where diesel has really come to? Just, you know, some like kind of shoddy electric kind of hybrid kind of thing where it's actually not the motors that drive the wheels, it's actually electric motors that get charged up by those diesel they're basically essentially diesel generators. They're not engines, they're diesel generators that charge up batteries, and those batteries then power the actual wheels, which that's why it seems that, like, you know, stuff like the Class 180 or the Super Voyagers or the Meridians, they actually accelerate pretty quick, like compared to a HST, which takes quite a bit of time to you know get off the mark, and even other DMUs. So there is a bit of a difference there, but I like the kind of gradual build up, like say in a HST when you start moving and start rolling, and you know it builds up, and then once it gets to past a point, you're like, yes, we're in the zone, and I like that. Anyway, we can start really ramping up this power now, even though we're still in these kind of little speed limits. We're not in the parts yet where we can really, you know, give a good kick in, and I'm waiting for that. I really am. Actually, speaking of, well, I don't know when this video is actually going to be uploaded, because I've actually pre-recorded this, as I've mentioned. You know, I'm in kind of exam season now of January, and I want to just I've kind of done, I want to pre-record videos so I can just dish them out while I'm doing, like, you know, when I'm in the midst of exams and stuff like that, instead of doing them while, like, normally before I do have exams, and then I would try and do video, you know, in between somewhere when I get time, like say when I have a break from revision. But this time I've kind of thought, let's just pre-record some stuff and then just focus then on the revision alone itself. So I thought I'd do something like this, a nice lengthy, and I think I've seen people really do like these kind of lengthier journeys. And even though most people won't sit throughout the whole journey, actually, well, it's kind of untrue. Well, people, the thing is, my stats show that not much people get through the whole video, but then I've been told, like, by quite a lot of people, that they actually, and I think this is actually something with the analytics on my end, where I can't see if people start playing a video and then actually decide to continue it at a later point. It will just register your kind of, you know, your view as a watch from the, you know, your starting point to your point where you left off to come back. So I don't see that kind of, you know, I don't see that kind of trend where people are, I don't get like an analytic kind of thing where it shows me that someone started watching the video and then they've come back to watch it. So, and I like that. I like people, you know, take breaks. They, you know, they don't watch it like full out. Some people watch it full out, some people watch it in segments, whatever, and that's great. You know, to dissect the video any way you want to. It is an experience. You don't have to do it all in one go. And, you know, I do that as well. I don't just, you know, I sometimes watch a video flat out if I want to, if I have time, and then, like, other videos I would start watching it, you know, watch later and then just continue it later. And then it's nicer because, you know, you have something to look forward to if you start and then think, yeah, let's come back to this and see where this goes. So, you know, and I'm kind of enjoying these kind of lengthier, longer journeys because I feel I talk a bit more as well. I feel with shorter journeys it's a bit like more kind of cramped and kind of quicker, and like there's, in a way, I find it, this is weird, I find it harder to talk in shorter videos. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I actually find it harder to talk in shorter videos than in longer videos. In longer videos, I don't know, like my mind kind of just goes into this kind of mellow mood where I'm able to talk more when I know it's a very long journey and I'm going to be prepared or whatever. Because it's weird, like I would expect for a longer journey I'd sit down and think, oh no, what the hell am I going to talk about? And that kind of, you know, I don't know. But the thing is, maybe the more I think about it, then it'll kind of start coming along. But the thing is, I don't know, I feel like in longer journeys I've just been able to talk more, and I'm starting to really like longer journeys, because before, earlier on when I tried to do longer journeys, I would try and split them up into parts on YouTube as multiple videos, and at the beginning I thought, yeah, that's fine, and it suited me a lot because I hated the whole rendering thing, and the whole uploading thing was just so ridiculous for these longer than 1 hour videos. But then I come to think, look, this is a journey, and I don't want to break this journey up, and I don't want it to be inconsistent, because the thing is, people will watch one part and then maybe forget like part 2, 3, 4, etc. So I came, you know, and to be honest, I'm actually enjoying it now more to actually produce longer videos where it's just one whole thing that I upload, and then it's people's decision if they want to go throughout it or be brave or whatever, or just do, you know, watch it in segments, which I probably would suggest more to do it in segments, so you then don't burn yourself out for a very, very long video. So I'm now more comfortable, and I prefer actually now just doing these kind of longer videos, and it's opened me up to a lot more, because I was in the early days I was very skeptical and more scared of doing these really, really long videos, like these really, really long. And the thing is, some of the best scenarios that people wanted me to do and what I wanted to do were these really long ones. Because, to be honest, most of the stuff on Train Sim that's kind of like, you know, 30 minutes or whatever, it's going to be on a stopping service route, and it's like you don't get to see other kind of things like these kind of ones where it does the whole route. Now, obviously, there are those kind of exceptions where, well, to be honest, they're not really exceptions, but give them a little toot here. What station is this? I'm not too sure. It's something. It's something. I should know the name, but I don't know the name. I haven't played on this route too much. I play on it, but, you know, it's not one that I've memorized and go, yeah, that's that station coming up. I should, really. It is one of my favourite scenic routes, so, you know, it's I'm doing more Scotland as well, as people like it when I do Scotland, and I don't mind that. I like to be liked for doing something, and you guys like the Scottish videos, and I'll keep doing them. There's, you know, I have suggested before I want to do the West Highland route, which is, you know, a gorgeous route to drive, and has the whole token system, which that I need to get onto. There's many ideas and stuff for Train Sim now, like, because I think I'm probably more going to focus on these kind of longer routes now in terms of oh, it started to rain again. Let's put on the wiper. I'm going to just focus on these kind of longer routes now. I feel they're the kind of better ones to do, and you know, like, I'll do shorter ones here and there if I find a really good you know, scenario. And people have commented also about, you know, how I now just mainly do for Train Sim, I do just DLC when DLC comes out. Like, I do that because obviously I have a partnership with Dovetail Games. They can give me, you know, these DLCs like straight away when it comes out. Well, actually not straight away, they give it to me at quite a delay. But I like doing that because, you know, people like to hear my opinions on things, and that's like a thing that I like doing. I know some people don't like it, like it's just like, it's now they're saying, oh, it's becoming a channel where you're just doing DLC and stuff like that and whatever. It's like, no, it's not. I'm doing that, but I still do what I do, like, you know, what I've always been doing. Like right now, this is a scenario that doesn't really have any relevance. Like, it's not new. It's, you know, the train's not new. It's not DLC that I'm just going like, here, it's come out, go buy it, whatever, or, you know, it's shit, or I don't know. But it's something I thought this might be a nice relaxing drive and might be a really nice video for you guys to enjoy, and I still do that. So, but I will also still do the kind of things when like something new comes out, because obviously, you know, if it's something I want to play. And the thing is, it's only things that I want to play. Remember that, because it could be easily when any DLC comes out for Train Sim, I'm straight on it. But no, I'm not. I only go for DLC that I want to play myself personally, and all the DLC kind of stuff that you've seen, I've wanted to play personally. Like the Semarig Barn video, I wanted to have that route. As soon as I saw it and it came out, I was like, I want to play that. It's not like, oh yeah, that's a DLC, let me get that, let me make a video. No, not at all. It was me, like, I want to actually try this route. It looks very pretty. It looks like it could be a good bit of fun to drive. And it was. And I probably will do another video of it. I don't know when, but definitely want to do one, as I said, in the, like, summer where there's no snow, so you can see the whole kind of route in its beauty. Because in the snow it looked fantastic, but I think, you know, exposed with all its kind of greenery, greens and trees and stuff, is going to be fantastic as well. Let's go a little bit. I think at Kakadu we might do another screenshot, see how that works out. Oof, look at that. That looks fantastic. Let's get the speed going. Oh, the frames are so beautiful in this map. Like, Jesus, they're so good. Oh, wait, I thought the sound just kind of dropped there weirdly. I don't know why. That's very weird, but probably I thought I missed the AWS or something like that. Let's go 100%. Come on, let's open the tabs up. I hope 65 is not like the highest, or 75 is the highest I can go on this map. Like, I hope I can, you know, get to go to 100, whatever. It would be nice to open up the taps of this train. It's been a joy so far to play on, to be honest. And it is getting to that point where it is sort of dark now. Like, you know, it's but you know, we've got to do some dark routes sometime on the channel. You know, it's I'm not sure, like, I'm not sure how in the video it looks like, but you know, you can still sort of make out things. Cause I can kind of see, you know. And people have been telling me, come on, Qwerty, do some night routes. You know, we do everything in the day. There is a night time, you know. It's like I'm just completely in the daytime. I'm not nocturnal. Which is kind of contradictory to like me as a person, because I love to work in the night as well. I'm actually recording this video in the night, so you know, it's like, you know, I need to do more night stuff. And honestly, as I said with the whole kind of discussion I had actually in the beginning portion of this video, the whole kind of thing of like the evening kind of, you know, night kind of look with the lights and stuff, I find the better kind of experience when I'm actually playing in train sim. So definitely do more. Like say with the Frankfurt U-Bahn as well. That looks really good at night. Obviously in the subway it doesn't really matter. It can be day or night. It looks the same. But outside, looks fantastic. It's just really nice lighting and stuff like that. And I think one of the lines, I think U8 is in the kind of evening, so you'll get to experience that in a video where it's actually fully kind of dark almost. Some sort of stadium here. Wonder what that is for. I'm not going to slow down. We have a 75 coming up, so there's no real point of going back down to keep to 65. There we go. That's fine. I'm sure drivers don't mind that in real life either. So far though, we've been not having any issues with the Virgin Cross countries HST in front of us. I thought we'd be having some delay issues, but for now we are... Oh, hold on a tick. Hold on a tick. Cacaldi's coming right up. But weirdly, on my HUD, it's like come up as a very small little platform. Oh. Well, hopefully we'll be able to slow down. But it's weird. Qwerty is a really buggy station on this map. Like, I've played scenarios where doors will not... Literally, doors refuse to open on this station. It's so badly scripted and mapped out. Is there a HST sign somewhere here? Can't see it, but I'm just going to assume it's somewhere here. Okay, well, that was kind of bad, but let's see if it registers as Qwerty. Okay, good. I would have been worried. Oh, good, it opens all its doors. So that's weird. On the HUD, it just comes up as this little green tick here, a little bar. That's not too bad. At least I fit all of the back carriages there. Awesome announcements. I like it.
May I have your attention, please? Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere on the station.
I think another screenshot is I haven't actually had one with just the carriages. You know, I did some before with carriages. Just do one because like we know what the HST looks like now. You know, do one of these. You know, give the carriages some love. The Mark IIIs, I do believe. I don't know. I'll do this one as one. Why not? And just one more somewhere here, possibly. Actually, no. We're not really in any kind of lighting. I'll just do one of the carriages. That's fine. Anyway, ooh, going everywhere. Let's get moving. Do an external departure because, you know, I love my external departures. Route of the Flying Scotsman. Definitely. Man, this livery, really nice.
May I have your attention, please? Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere.
Right, back in the day when it was Great Central around when GNER was around, because that would have been fantastic having the black livery and this together. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's excellent. Off she goes into... Whoa. Oh, that's a wall. I thought like the lights just turned off or something like that. That would have been weird. Yeah, that weird kind of sound kind of muted thing. Just, you know, when I'm out at the external camera and then I go back in here, there's like a sound... There's like a soundtrack that just like mutes itself instantly when I get into the... You know... That's why it kind of sounds a little weird. Let me just position this a little nicer. There we go. Nice. Anyway, can we have some more power, please, out of these MTU engines? German built, I do believe. I think the Valentas, aren't they Italian or British? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what the VP 185s are, but I know the MTUs are German. But I don't think the Valentas or the VP185s are German. But, you know. Miss the old Valentas. It used to produce a lot of smoke as well when they revved up as well. It was crazy. Oh wow, look at this red tree. Oh, it's not the red. It's not a red tree. It's the lighting. It's making it red. Oh, that is very nice. Fantastic. Anyway, just flying through Cacaldi here. And we're now out, and then we're on the open stretch to Leuchars. I think that's how you pronounce it. I definitely know when I did a video with Leuchars in it, people were, you know, telling me different ways of saying it, and I hope it's Leuchars. I think I was saying Leuchars, but I think it's Leuchars, or maybe I'm wrong. And I'm going to have the whole Scottish audience just now come to and go, Sam, for the 79th time, it is. And then they like abbreviate to me every every syllable in the word, which I'm thankful for. Thank you all my Scottish fans for breaking down those difficult words and stops in places and areas. I really do appreciate it, because I think it would be really stupid and even more funnier if you just let me get away with it, and I just like, you know, just confidently in like videos to come when I'm just like doing more and more Scottish stuff, and I'm just comfortably saying stuff that is totally wrong, but I have you guys and you guys definitely know when to correct me. But hopefully I'm getting better. There have been like some videos where you guys don't even correct me. I've said most of the stuff right, which is, I'm happy. I'm improving in the Scottish language. But there's many more things to like the West Highland line. Once we get onto that has some interesting names. I remember when I streamed that and I did that got some interesting conversations going in the chat. I think like at certain points people weren't really knowing if I was talking about a place or like a main course dish or a type of fish, you know. I think I was just like, it just got to a point where I was just like, I could literally just muddle some words together, and that sounded pretty much similar to what most of those stations sounded. So, you know, hopefully it can get better. But it's very pitch black outside now. It is a pure night route now, and I like it. Coming down here for 60 miles per hour. Man, these speed limits, they kill me. I want to open the girls' taps. I want to hear the empty wine. And some. Yeah, powerful engines. Powerful trains. Which will be dearly missed when the 800s come in and take over their reign. I don't even talk about the Class 9-1. Like, to be honest, the Class 9-1 is kind of like a side chick to the HST, to be honest. Like, it's not really the kind of train you would talk about, but it's like she or he's there, and it's just like that kind of side thing, while the HST is the main star of the rails, if you know what I mean. And, you know, the HST will be missed. The Class 9-1s, you know, if we remember them on a certain day, then, oh yeah, we'll be like, yeah, Class 9-1s, they were cool. But other than that, we'll be like HSTs, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if, well, will people miss the Class 9-1s? I don't know if there's anything too majorly special about them. I think they're alright average trains. Probably above average trains, but they're definitely not to the level of like a HST. No way. And if anyone has an argument for that, comment section below and abbreviate, you know, expand on this kind of opinion that you have if you're saying a Class 9-1 is better as a, you know, a legacy than the HSTs when the 800s come in and replace them. I think we'll have a lot to say in the comment section down below. But yeah, you know, I don't know when the first, I think it's 2017, the first 800 will go into service, I do believe. But, you know, I don't know if... I know the 800s are being rolled out on the Great Western Main Line, which, that's fine. They're going to be green or whatever, or however they're going to look like. That's cool. And I don't really mind, like, obviously the MTU First Great Westerns, they're not really anything special. The East Coast, Virgin East Coast HST MTUs, yeah, they'll be missed. But I wonder what's going to actually happen to the HSTs, the VP185 HSTs on East Midlands. Because those I really don't want to see go. Because are they going to just replace East Midlands kind of fleet with 800s as well? Or are they just going to get more Meridians? Or I don't know. Because I thought the whole kind of ordering Meridians, Class 222s for the East Midlands trains line was to kind of phase out slowly the HSTs. But obviously now they're still there, and I don't know. But obviously that route isn't most of East Midlands' trains network isn't electrified, so will they use the hybrid 800s, or I don't know, maybe, who knows. But if those VP185s could not be touched for another 10 years, I'd be happy, because I love to hear that. I love to hear those engines. I'm just gonna spend the whole I'm gonna just serenade everyone with just my love for the sound of Valenta engines and the VP185s, because just such great things to listen to. I just, they're great. I think they're the best sounding trains ever. I think, don't know if there's anything better. Like, there's probably things that are better, but I just, there's probably other kind of like DMUs out there, or locos, diesel locomotives. Oh, there was some. There we go. What are those engineers doing out late at this time in the middle of nowhere? Like, legitimately, this is the middle of nowhere. We're now in like no man's land in Scotland, and there's like nothing out here really, just marshes and fields and hills and low relief mountains, and nothing really that interesting. We don't have any lights or anything out here. We're just, all we're using here is the little, smidge of the actual headlights that the HST has, which are just not really that good, to be honest. They don't really floodlight anything. Right, slow down to 75 for a small period, and then back up to 85. There we go, that should be fine. But also, because there's nothing out here, the FPS is fantastic. I'm just like, it's just flowing around 60. I like that. And oh wow, 70 it goes. I think it went up. I think the highest it actually went up for me on this journey, which I didn't even mention it actually went up to 90. And I was like, what? It's like, that's like saying that there's nothing around you in Train Sim. It's just like blank space. But 90 in a map like this, generally really good FPS. Even in dense areas, the FPS is pretty good. And I don't know if that's just for my kind of rig, but I would think even for medium, low-end PCs as well, and even sort of laptops, I would think this route's really optimized. I don't know how this route, I've played many routes on Train Sim, and I've played routes which are less detailed and there's nothing really much going on, and somehow the FPSs tank worse than some other kind of routes that don't have as much detail as this in like scenery density or whatever. While this route is just, it's beautiful, it's optimized, it's, it's weird, it works. I hope it's still raining. I don't want to be just wasting this wiper going left and right. It's annoying. I wish I could set the speed of it maybe to like a slower speed. Would be nice. It'd be also cool to have like an option where you could just when you like want to clean the windscreen, you could actually squirt some detergent on it and have it wiped. That would be nice. I really cannot see shit outside this actual window. I can see now some passing a little village here, but that's it. And then basically we're just pitch black and just relying on signals really to lead the way, not my actual visual knowledge. Even though in the daytime I'm pretty much driving like I'm in the night, so it really doesn't matter for myself. You know, if you watched enough Qwerty Afro videos, you know that there's no difference between me driving in the day and night. Like, you know, you'd think daytime I can see things, and I could actually see that whistle sign, which was pretty ironic. Oh, it was for that little crossing. Slowing down to 60 here. There we go. Oh, we're switching track. Interesting. Where does that go down there to? Does that go somewhere up else? Or does that go like more north, and we are now branching off kind of northeast to Dundee? Because obviously Dundee's like off to the side, and kind of like you have to cross like a huge channel. And there's like a huge long bridge. The approach is huge. If you watch my class Armstrong Powerhouse class 40 video, we crossed that, and that was like, wow, that took quite. So it takes like a few minutes to cross. It's quite big. It's like, I think it's slightly longer than the Forth Bridge, but obviously it's not as grand and big and, you know, amazing. I also saw back then we actually had a double yellow, which means we might be catching up with the Virgin cross-country HST service. And also, as you can see right there, coming up is an actual, hopefully it's a double yellow. I'm going to cry if it's a single. It's a single. I'm going to cry a bit more. But oh no, it's these signals where it's just only shows either single yellow or red. Oh. Damn it. I don't know now what to expect. Maybe I should slow down. Oh, look at that. We have 100 miles an hour coming up. So we're in the part where we can really, you know, give it some welly. And we can't because we have a train in front of us that can't go fast enough. I'm going to let it coast now for a bit because I'm not trusting myself. And I zoom in and have a look. Oh, it's a yellow. But I don't get with these signals that can only show one yellow, they can't show two, is how, I guess it's like single yellow, and then it might be red. I just saw another whistle sign. It's very hard to actually catch these whistle signs. But they're to, I guess, for the crossings on the track. Okay. Is that single? No, that's a single. That's weird. Oh, another whistle sign. So, do I take that as a double? Well, I don't know, like, it's a single yellow followed by a single yellow. So, I'm guessing the next one now is probably red. But it'll probably turn into a yellow by the time I get to it. So, it's probably always going to show me single yellow if I keep this speed or I just don't rush it. If I rush it, it'll probably be red. So, I'm just going to keep it at this kind of mellow speed. You know, I want to be a bit cautious here. I don't want to do anything stupid. We've had a nice journey so far. Passing now, what's this station? Zoom out of here. This is Springfield. Springfield, the Simpsons. Well, that was something I learned new today. There's a town in Scotland called Springfield. You learn something new every day. Well, in case of my channel, you learn something new in every single Qwerty Afro video. I do believe that is a yellow. Probably be another single, so... Ooh, would that be then another red? You can see the speed limits coming up, though, slowing down, so oof, we could be close to this cross-country service in front of us. That's a single, so I'm just going to take it that these are you know, it'll be a red coming up. That's what I'm going to take it as. I'm not going to take it as that's a double yellow or whatever. Or maybe I should. I don't know. But I don't want to go too fast. I think 60 right now is so far working out for me. I have lower speed limits coming up anyway, so it wouldn't be worth my while going up to a higher speed just for like a Is that a red coming up? Do not bullshit me. I see something red, and I wish I didn't see it. That's red. Oh crap. It's so hard to see in the night. Yeah, that's for me. Man, it's so dark. But this is, you know, this is realism. I can't have floodlights everywhere on the track to guide me. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Thank the Lord. But to be honest, actually, we stopped in time pretty well. Not too bad. Actually, we had quite a... I thought the signal was closer than it is. It's actually still pretty far. Look, we still have we're probably about 20, 30, 40 meters away from that. I thought it was like 10 meters. This is what the dark does to you. It's crazy. You have to be so much more vigilant. Like, right now, I cannot see anything. Like, I can see, like, the few cars in here and there that come from, like, you know, the A roads and the motorway or whatever, but for now, like, it's getting to a point where it's getting a bit tricky. Getting to that point where this is a tricky scenario. You know, driving the nighttime is not for the blind-hearted. So, next one is most likely a red. Gonna keep it cool. Don't want to overcook it. Let's just lower it down. Just keep it around 40 to 60. Give the train station user a little horn. Right, I'm going to start slowing down. I'm going to assume that this signal coming up is red. I can't see any signal coming up, even though it's supposed to come up somewhere. What? Did I pass the signal just there? It felt like well, it said on my HUD that I passed the signal. Somewhere. Oh. That semaphore signal. Ah, crap. Well, so what we basically encountered there, we went back a good few years, and we're now back to semaphore signaling. So that signal was so far away from the track. I thought it was like maybe on another track, like coming in, and then that's the only actual track there is our track. So I don't know if I passed that at red. So this is a bit problematic. I'm just gonna assume that was amber, even though it probably was red. We're just gonna go through this block, and hopefully the next signal will be amber. Praying, like, we're going really slow. Like, we're giving the Virgin Cross Country's HST so much, you know, breathing room here. I'd be so surprised if the next signal's red. We're going so slow. Wait, is that a green? No, that's not my signal. That's the other signal for the other line, or the other track. Man, it is it is pitch black. Literally, the passengers are looking at a black screen, essentially. Crazy. Oh, we can turn off the wiper because it stopped raining, I do believe. I can't even see because it's so damn dark. Wow, when is the next signal? Jesus, this is a huge block. Maybe I should have just slowed down and gone back and wait. But really? But this is a huge block. Like, look, there's nothing on my HUD. I've never ever seen this in Train Sim. There's always something going to come up. And this is the first time I have seen, like, there's just nothing. It's just emptiness. And I'm guessing maybe the cross-country trains is in Leuchars. I'm guessing Leuchars is the next point where signal will pop up, and that's basically make or break it for us. Is if hopefully the cross-country trains will depart by the time we get there. I'm hoping. Okay, 17 speed restriction has come up. That is good. The HED didn't break on us. I'm happy about that. But hopefully, I'm hoping, should be alright. I think we didn't do too much wrong. But I'm hoping, like, I think I did pass that semaphore signal at red, but I don't know. Maybe we're at the point also on the route where there's no AWS. Right, coasting time. Easy thing to do. Just... Okay, that's for the speed limit. Notify me of that. That's not the not an invisible random signal that's just going to pop up and give me a double red. Would be funny though. Don't really get double reds except for pretty much on the underground. You can get double reds, I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think actually. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, you can get double reds on the underground because the underground in London has it has like double sets of signaling to like show drivers what the next signal is, which is pretty cool. Well, you have double signaling as well on National Rail, but what the hell is that sound? Sound like it just awakened like thousands of ghosts from like the past or whatever. Jesus. I don't know if that was like flanging to an extreme or something like that. It is a bit spooky, I guess. It's like we can't see anything. I zoom in, it's just trees and track. You know, it's obviously a bit scary, you know. But, you know, we gotta do it. It is our shift. Gotta be brave through the night. It must be a bit lonely here. Oh, I saw a... Oh. 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 No. Did not... Oh, it's the cross country's in Leuchars. Yeah, there we go. Damn it. There's me talking about ghosts and not realizing that our signal was coming up for Leuchars. Brilliant. Brilliant. Sugar. Right. I'm not gonna reverse. I think I'm just gonna wait a bit and then maybe we'll just start slowly moving. I'm already in this block now. There's nothing really I can do. There's no point of just reversing the whole bloody train just to tell me the signal's still red or whatever. So that means that the bloody cross-country HSTs and Leuchars, like, damn, can't it hurry the fuck up? It's late. It's a delayed service that should have left Edinburgh Waverley at no, that's the 10 past 11 from from Bristol. It said it was. I thought it was supposed to leave Edinburgh Waverley at 10 past 11. That would have been super late. But I guess it was like maybe 10 minutes late or something like that. As the yeah, it's 10 minutes late. Oh come on! Why didn't you bloody make up your 10 minutes? Anyway, let's start going a little bit forward. I'm sure he or she's gone now from Leuchars and we are validated to go in. I hope. And then I get to Leuchars and the bloody Virgin Cross Country is still there. Basically I have a GNER HST face in behind the arse of a HST Virgin cross-country train. Fun times. But I think we've waited enough. But if this HST is in Leuchars, ooh, and have a bit of fit. Get out my cab. I would be like, I'll get out my cab, walk up the track to the other driver, and be like, "Look, you are 10 minutes late. I was having a flow here. Me and my subscribers were having a nice conversation. We were terrified of the dark, and you know, we were going through it, and we were enjoying ourselves. And then you had to ruin it by giving us a red signal because you couldn't leave Leuchars on time." I think this is definitely their fault, not our fault. Okay, sure, I wasn't paying attention to the red signal, but that red signal wouldn't have been there if this HST Virgin Trains cross-country was actually on time. So there are, you know, a few options here of who's to actually blame here. So, and I think it definitely weighs up more for the cross-country driver. Definitely. Definitely. Who agrees? We had a flow going on, so that's all that really concerns me. Oh, we have what's this? Is that... Oh, another GNER. Have you told that Virgin Trains guy ahead of us that he's a bad driver? So Leuchars is coming up. I can't see it yet. It's like pitch black still, even though a station apparently is in front of me. Oh, I see something. And do I see a Virgin Trains HST on this in the station? No, I don't. Happy days. Oh, it's an island platform. Nice. Maybe a screenshot here would be suffice. Would suffice. Oh, entering it now. Nice. Nice, quiet Leuchars. All is good. To be honest, we can... Oh, it's nice lengthy long platform. I like it. I'll just stop anywhere here, to be honest. So I can do, hopefully, a oh, yep, semaphore signalings as... And that's green. So our friend has skedaddled along very nicely. Doors are open. Let's take a... That's, I guess, alright. Sort of. We'll have to do. Because obviously when the night and there's not good lighting, I can enhance the photo when I do, like, when I edit it or whatever for the thumbnail. I can turn up the exposure, but... Okay, there's no even point of taking anything from the back here. That's pointless. But we are ready to go. Do another external departure. This train's ready to leave. Watch the semaphore signal as it drops, hopefully. Will it drop? Oh no, well, the whole train has to go through, doesn't it? A nice quiet for a brief moment till the next power car comes through. There she goes. And there we go, the semaphore drops. All is good. Fantastic. Oh, it does look good without the HUD, but I'm not PTG Rail. And I don't even try to be, because I know I can't. Like, I probably could if I really tried my best. But the thing is, I don't, like... He's great because he researches the route and he does, like, a lot of prep for it, for each of his videos, while I just don't have the time to do that. Like, there's some routes I could probably do it sort of now, but maybe the Isle of Wight Railway. That's probably the only one, because I can probably just about remember what the speeds are for most sections. Anyway, the max is like 45, so it's not a lot to remember about. Anyway, 7 miles left to our last station, which is Dundee. Dundee. Not been to Dundee yet. Well, I haven't been to many places in Scotland, but I have been to Scotland twice now, and then I'm also going back this summer to do another, well, this time I'm going for a month, which is going to be, it's going to be interesting. I don't know, a month is a long time, like really, a month is a long time. I thought 2 weeks up in Leuchars, next to Dundee, I thought that was long, so 2 weeks, 2 weeks was like, felt long, but now for a month is going to be crazy. And it would be, I really want to this time like go to like, I don't know, Glasgow or Edinburgh and just, have a look around and be a bit of a like semi-tourist kind of person. I know most of my Scottish fans are like, yeah, well, you go in Scotland, it's like, like I think I've passed many of where my Scottish fans like kind of live and whatever. I remember when I went to Arran, there was like someone that was like, yeah, I live in Ardrossan Harbour, which was pretty cool. And then there was like someone like on the way near like south of Glasgow, and then there's quite a lot of people that watch me that are from Scotland. So don't know if I'll ever do a meet and greet. I don't know if I'll ever do that, a meet and greet where I just go and just like But if I was to do one, it would probably like, let's go on like some sort of train tour or something like that. Obviously make it train orientated or whatever. Do like a UK rail tour and then just go through like cities, and then we can just like grab everyone along the way, whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do a meet and greet. I don't know if I'm that type of person. I wouldn't want to like, I think I'll be just like overwhelmed with just like people just just around me, and I'll just be like, oh god. Like, it's not like I'm fine with like addressing a lot of people or whatever. It's like I'm not the best at it. I'm not gonna stand here and be like, yeah, I'm pro at public speaking or whatever, but I can do it to a certain extent, and I don't mind it. I do get nervous on most accounts when I'm like doing something like a presentation to people or whatever, which most people do get, and there's like people that are really good at it, and then there's people that's really, you can tell like, oh my god, they can't do it. But I'm like somewhere in the middle where I could have really good kind of like speeches or like talks to like groups of people, and then there's like sometimes where I'm just like, oh, this is not gonna go well. Oh, is this the sewage plant or some treatment center or something like that, as I remembered? You can't see it, but I think they're there. I think it's a sewage treatment facility or whatever. Can't really see it. It's too damn dark. But yeah, I don't know, meet and greet. I'd probably be more like anxious to do one in a way. Like I just I don't know. It would be nice to meet like loads of people that just like continuously watch me, and then like it would just be like, I know that there'll be a lot of conversation and stuff, which is all good, because I have loads of conversations with people within the comments, and people that message me, people that message me on the forums and stuff like that. So and people message me on Facebook through the Facebook page or whatever. So there is like, it's not like I'm one of those people which literally doesn't really interact with their fans or whatever. I like try and interact as much as I can. Right, that is the speed limit for 65. Oh, and I can see the speed limit of 20, which I do believe then that is the approach to Dundee via the whatever bridge it's called. I'm just going to call it the Dundee Bridge. I don't know it off by heart of what its technical name is called. But that's the sign that I think we're going to be crossing the bridge, which means we're very close to Dundee. But yeah, I don't know if you guys would want me to do a meet and greet. But the thing is, I don't even have time to do a meet and greet. Like, it's or like go to. I would love to go to like Gamescom or something, or Eurogamer, or those kind of things where I could just go to somewhere where loads of gamers would be. Like I wanted to go to Gamescom, and Dovetail Games even like wanted to like have me there and like discuss things with me, which was I really wanted to. Like I wanted to meet. Like I'm a bit apprehensive about meeting people that work for Dovetail Games, because obviously I'm not like the most. I don't speak so angelic about them all the time. But it's the thing is, I'm not. The reason and the thing is, I don't want it to kind of come over harsh when I do say like criticize things about like games or stuff about that Dovetail release. But the thing is, the reason why I do criticize things and why I have like maybe a kind of bad word and not always a good word is because I'm very passionate about, like, you know, train sim, and that's the only reason why I would be saying anything, you know, that isn't maybe positive or whatever. And it's never me just, I don't criticize and not say anything about the criticism. Like, I criticize and then I say maybe what could be better, or you know, I don't just leave it at a criticism, just say that shit, move on. I go like, that's bad and that could have, you know, etc, etc. But yeah, I you know, I would be a bit anxious to meet like the employees and stuff like that, because like obviously I have full respect for them. Like, you know, I'm not a rude person. I wouldn't go like to them in real life and go, look, you make a shit game, or like, you know, that was a really crap or whatever. I would, you know, talk to them about things and stuff like that, you know, just, you know, because obviously online right now I can speak anything because I'm obviously, you know, unlimited to do it. You know, there's nothing really blocking me from doing it. But obviously to a real person, that's completely different. Like, obviously, you know, you have loads of reviewers and stuff out there like that do reviews for anything, that they're going to speak harsh about it in a review, but then obviously they're not going to say it to someone that they're reviewing it about or of. They're not going to go to them and then go like, yeah, that was crap, that was shit, or whatever. No, they'll talk to them like, you know, they're people. But you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't think Dovetail's ready to meet me. But it would be nice. It would be nice to meet the people of Dovetail and just to see what goes around and have a look at any kind of secret things I could have a look. Like, I would love to just go there and just have a look at the Unreal Engine 4 game and just kind of cry inside and have just happy thoughts. And then obviously I probably wouldn't be able to say anything about this to you guys, but I'd just love to have that. Just, you know, I would know a secret inside the internal affairs, and I would just be like, yes. That enough would just make my brain just like happy for eternity. And, you know, I'm good at keeping secrets, so I wouldn't go like, oh my god, I went to Dovetail, I saw so much stuff, it was amazing, and I saw so much stuff that I can't tell you, and it's like, no, I'll just be like, yeah, it was good, it's alright. But yeah. Oh yes, the 35-mile-an-hour section can increase a little bit of speed, which is nice. It looks so gloomy. It does look like, well, it's a bridge, but obviously we can't see the sea because there's nothing to reflect onto it or whatever. But you know, it's a bit gloomy. Let's increase the speed a little bit there. You can see we are on the approach. Dundee is somewhere over there in the distance. There's no even lights or anything to show it, but there is our train crossing the something, the mouth, the Firth, or I don't know. There's the water, you can kind of just make it out. You can see some of these. I don't get these boats and stuff, like, why are all these kind of boat AIs like Mississippi style boats? That's one thing I've never gotten about. Like, why can't we just have some, like, you know, oil tankers? I know there's like an oil tanker models and stuff like that, but why can't we have some like British design ships? Oh, is that the moon reflecting up there? Oh, nice. Well, that's lovely. If it's just a bit brighter, it would be really nice. The moon's not really, well, it's casting a shadow. It's casting some light on the sea, but there's Dundee. There you go. You can kind of see it now fading in with all its lights and stuff and all its galore, which is very nice. AWS, hey? We were having such a nice time in the external camera, just went a little overboard with it. I don't mind about that though. Come on. Let's get back up. Let's do it. Oh, is it this thing where I have to do it again now? Is it gonna start? Oh no, do I have to go to 0, then back to neutral, and then now? Are we gonna move? Gonna move, maybe? Oh, please say. Don't do this to me. We're so close. Dundee's just over there. Don't do this to me. Come on. Come on, HST. Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. Okay, right. So what do we have to do here? Essentially, let me just... it's still an emergency. Okay. Release? Is that alright? Yeah, cool. Right. Hopefully now that should have solved the... Yeah, good. Thank the Lord. Thank Lord Dovetail Games. Lord HST. And God of Dundee River Bridge thingy or whatever. You have given me strength to start this HST up again and get it to its destination to Dundee. Amen. Oh, also, before I forget, which I forgot to do in my previous... I don't know when I was supposed to do it, but normally I have a secret word which I tell you guys to comment down below if you've come to this point of the video. I'm still thinking of actually what the word can be. Like, it has to be something obviously related to what we're doing in the video right now. But I'm definitely thinking of one. We'll have a magic word for this ending, because obviously this is quite a lengthy scenario, and I love to see all the magic word club users, you know, popping up in the comments showing that they've made it to the end. They've seen this whole journey, this whole this whole experience throughout. It's been fun. I've quite enjoyed it. It's been very relaxing, bit different, you know, nighttime. Oh, hello. I didn't see the engineers there. They're just so hard to spot out. Like, you'd think they have fluorescent jackets or whatever. It'd be reflecting from a good, like, you know, 50 meters away. But no, it just reflects maybe a few meters. Maybe that's something else in Unreal Engine 4 for Train Sim. Have things that are reflective, like reflective kind of fabrics or materials that actually reflect from a good distance. Like the engineering people should be... You should be able to see them a good, like, distance away, because right now I couldn't see them, and how was I supposed to know to warn them to, like, you know, do my horn and that? What is that? That is an Opel. Wait, they call Vauxhall Opel in Scotland? Really? I must have not noticed, or maybe I don't know. But do they? Interesting. Very interesting. Any Scottish users, is that actually true that you call Opel, you know, Vauxhall Opel in Scotland? Or ooh. Some more engineers to do my horny business. Right, on the approach now, down into Dundee. Platform 4 we got. Nice. I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this journey with you guys today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have immensely. It's been fun on the Scottish East Coast Main Line from Edinburgh Waverley to Dundee in this beautiful HST machine with the GNER Great North Eastern Railway livery. All is good. I've done quite a lot of videos in the HST now, because there's obviously so many variants. There's like I've done a first Great Western video. I've done a Grand Central video. I've done a East Coast video. I've done... Oh my god, what else have I done? I've done... Shit, I can't even remember. I've done East Coast, done First Great Western, done Grand Central. I haven't done East Midlands yet. I really want to, because that has the VP185 sound pack, which I'm dying to show off. I don't... did I do it? No, I didn't do a Virgin Trains one. An old Virgin Trains one with the HST. Can't really remember. Oh, I think I've come to kind of terms of what the magical word will be. So if you've come up to this far of the video, the magical word is HST is bay. All one word. So I don't know. Maybe we should put it as no. We could do it as a hashtag, I guess, like hashtag HST is bay, or maybe just HST is bay. Either one, really. I don't really mind. But that's the thing. I think HST is Bay. It's done its lovely duty here, and oh, is that the driver there? That's going to relieve me. Oh, I should have come a little closer to you, but I guess you can walk. It's not going to be too much of a thing for you to do. Oh my god. Oh, I was wondering where the hell's my train? Oh, I keep pressing the damn wrong button. I want to try and get a screenshot. Oh my god, it's down. It's down here. Maybe that's. I think that's very nice. Just quickly nip. Oh no! Couldn't nip it in there. Well done, another driver's here to take over for the remainder journey to Aberdeen. No. I think we have a few good ones there anyway. I think, you know, it's nothing too major, I'm guessing. So, stopped at 0. Oh, thank you. Well, target 6 out of 6. That's good. Signal passed at danger yet. We spadded twice, but you know, the first one wasn't my fault. Technically, we've discussed this, and the second one was, well, we were enjoying our time over the bridge and looking at the moon. Penalty brake supplied 4 times. Please, speeding 16. Yeah, that's minor speeding. Nothing too improper horn use 13 times. What do you mean? Oh well, no. I most of the horn use the horn use I've used in this video was basically when the W whistle sign was instructed for me to use, and well, some of the other times were improper when I was just horning at the stations, but 13's a bit high. And then other than that, we've done 59 miles, 96 kilometers, 1 hour 12. That's going to be a long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as I said, if you've gotten up to this point, the magical word club, the word for this video is HST is Bay, and you can use a hashtag with it if you want to. Hashtag HST is Bay if you want to make that trend or whatever. I don't know if it's trended already, but you know, it was really good, this video, guys. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Definitely want to do more of these kind of, you know, nice long journeys where I get just chillax and talk to you. It's been very immensely fun, even though probably right now when this video is released, it's probably not immensely fun for me because I'm probably in exams and yeah. But, you know, the power of pre-recorded videos, I'm probably very happy at this moment, but not in the moment where it's actually uploaded. So at least I've captured all the joy and spirit that I have right now in this moment. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a great journey to do with you guys today, and hopefully many more to come. The shouts for this video again go to TrainSpotter 2015 ISMS and FourthRail. That's again TrainSpotter 2015 ISMS and FourthRail. Their links and stuff will be down below. I bid you adieu, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, take care.
We ain't never giving up 'cause we ain't born for